वालेकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। इन क्वेश्चंस के अलावा जो कि मैं वीडियोस बना के लगा रहा हूँ, अगर आपको कोई और भी किसी और एक्सरसाइज से कोई और चैप्टर से कोई क्वेश्चन आपने समझना है, पूछना है, तो आप मुझसे रब्ता कर सकते हैं और मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि प्रायोरिटी पे आपके जो बताए हुए क्वेश्चंस हैं वो उसकी वीडियो बना के मैं अपलोड कर दूँ। टुडे वी डिस्कस क्लास 10th चैप्टर 3 एक्सरसाइज 3.2. In exercise 3.2 we discuss proportions which are mostly directly proportional. We note that directly proportions mean when value of the proportion increase, the other is also increase, and when one value is decrease, other is also decrease. Direct proportion or inverse proportion, they are solved by the same method, and you observe that when you understand the directly proportion, automatically you can also do the inversely proportion. In inversely proportion, when one value of proportion increase, the other is decrease, and when one value of the proportion decrease, other increase, and when one value is increase, other automatically decrease. But in very few cases inverse proportion is applied. Otherwise mostly values are applied direct proportion. Now we start exercise 3.2, which is in which question number 1. Exercise 3.2, question number 1. In question number 1, if y varies directly as x and y is equal to 8 when x is equal to 2, find y in terms of x, second y when x is equal to 5, and the third is x when y is equal to 28. As I tell, the both direct proportion and inverse proportion are solved in the same method. Now start. Y is directly proportional to x. Y is directly proportional to x. The next step is y is equal to kx, where k is a constant, and the value of k is constant just for question 1. And next is y is equal to 8 and x is equal to 2. Now we put the values of y and x in this term, which is y is equal to kx, to find k. Y is equal to 8 is equal to k into 2, and k is equal to 8 over 2, which is equal to 4. In this question k is equal to 4, and we put the value of k in this question 1. Y is equal to 4x, and it is the part first of question 1, which is y in terms of x, and the part second is find the value of y when x is equal to 5. So we put the value of x in this question to find y. When x is equal to 5, then y is equal to 4 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 20. So when x is equal to 5, y is equal to 20. And the third is find the value of x when y is equal to 28. Y is equal to 28. So we put in equation 2 value of y 28 is equal to 4x and x is equal to 28 over 4, which is equal to 7, and it is the third part of the question. Hence, first part of question, y in terms of x, which is y is equal to 4x, because 4 is a constant for this question. And second, when x is equal to 5, find the value of y. We put y is equal to 4x. Instead of 4x, we put 5. Y is equal to 4 multiplied by 5. Then y is equal to 20. And in third part, when y is equal to 28, find the value of x. Same, we put the value of y in equation. Here 28 is equal to 4x and x is equal to 28 over 4, which is equal to 7. And y is directly proportional to x. Same, y is directly proportional to x, and in same way as question 1, y is equal to kx. First we have both value x and y. To find the k, y is equal to 7 and x is equal to 3. So we put x and y values to get k. Y is equal to 7, k into 3, and k is equal to 7 over 3. So we put the value of k in this question, y is equal to kx. The first part, which is find y in terms of x. Y is equal to 7 over 3x, and it is the first part of question 2. And the second part is find x when y is equal to 35. So we put 35 instead of y, which is part 2. 35 is equal to 7 over 3x. And when we find the value of x, 35, this 3 is divided by x. On the other side it is multiply, and 7 is multiplied with the x. On the other side it is divided. Now simplify these values. 7 ones are 7, 7 fives are 35, 5 threes are 15. It is value of x. And then we find the value of x when y is equal to 18. It is the second part. Find y when x is equal to 18. 7 over 3 multiply by 18. Simplify. 3 ones are 3, 3 6 are 18, 7 6 are 42. And it is the value of y question 2. In which, if r is directly proportional to t, r is directly proportional to t. So same way, r is equal to kt. When we find the value of k, r and t are required, which is r is equal to 5 and t is equal to 8. So we put the value of r, which is 5, is equal to k, and t is equal to 8, and k is equal to 5 over 8. So we put the value of k in this question. We get r is equal to k 5 over 8 t. Further, find r when t is equal to 64. So we put the value of t, which is 64. Find r. R is equal to 5 over 8 multiplied by 64. Simplify these values. 8 ones are 8, 8 8s are 64, and this 8 multiplied by 5 we get 40. And other value, find t when r is equal to 20. So we put the value of r in this question. We get r is equal to 20 is equal to 5 over 8 t, and t is equal to 20 multiplied by 8 over 5. Now we simplify these values. We get 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20, 4 eights are 32. Next is question 4. In question 4, r is directly proportional to t square. R is directly proportional to t square. With the same method, r is equal to k t square, and when we find the value of k, r and t values are required. R is equal to 8 and t is equal to 3. So we put the value of r and t. R is equal to 8 is equal to k, t is equal to 3 whole square. Now simplify these values. 8 is equal to k into 9 and k is equal to 8 over 9. And we put the value of k, which is 8 over 9 in this question, is equal to 8 over 9 t square. And next, find r when t is equal to 6. So we put the value of 6, t is equal to 6 in the question. We find the value of r. R is equal to 8 over 9 multiplied by t is equal to 6 square. So simplify these values. 8 over 9 multiplied by 6 square is equal to 36. Now simplify these values. We get 9 ones are 9, 9 fours are 36, and 8 fours are 32. Question 5. In question 5, V is directly proportional to R3. V is directly proportional to R3. So with the same method, V is equal to K R3. So we first find the value of K by putting the value of R and T. Putting the value of V and R, where V is equal to 5 is equal to K and value of R is equal to 3 multiplied by 3's cube. Now simplify these values. We get 5 is equal to K multiplied by 3's power 3 mean 27, and value of K is equal to 5 over 27. So we find the value of K, which is 5 over 27, and this value is put here. V is equal to KR3. We get V is equal to 5 over 27 R3. And the next step is find the value of R when V is equal to 625. V is equal to 625 is equal to 5 over 27 R3. Now simplify these values. R3 is equal to 625 multiplied by 27 over 5. Now simplify these values. 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, 1 carry 12, 5 twos are 10, 2 carry 5, 25, 5 fives are 25. So we get R3 is equal to 125 multiplied by 27. Now we take cube root both sides to find the value of R, which is, we know that cube and cube root cancel each other. R is equal to 125's cube, we get 5, and 27 cube is equal to 3. And when we multiply these two values, 5 multiplied by 3 is equal to 15. in which v varies directly to u cube, w varies directly u cube. Same method we use here. W is equal to k u3. First we find the value of k by putting the value of w and u, which is w is 81 and u is 3. W is 81 is equal to k, u is 3, 3 is power 3. Now we simplify these values. 81 is equal to k multiplied by 3 is power 3 means 27, and k is equal to 81 over 27. When we simplify 81 divided by 27, we get 3. The k is 3. Now we put the value of k. W is equal to k u3. We get w is equal to 3 u3. W is equal to 3 u3, where u is 5. So put the value of u is equal to 5, we get the value of w. W is equal to 3 multiplied by 5's power 3. Now simplify these values. 5's power 3 mean 5 multiplied 3 times, we get 125. And when we 125 multiplied by 3, we get 375. So the value of w is equal to 375 is the answer. And next, the question 7. Students, in question 7, it is a inversely proportion, which is y varies inversely as x. Y varies inversely. Inversely mean 1 over x. We write the reciprocal of the second value. Here tell question is y is inversely proportional to x. So the second value, which is x, we write it 1 over x because it is a inversely. So y is inversely proportional to 1 over x. The way is same as directly we solve the questions. Y is equal to k over x. Now we find the value of x, put the value of x and y to find the value of k. Here y is equal to 7 and x is equal to 2. Y is equal to 7 and x is equal to 2. When we simplify these values by cross multiplying, k is equal to 7 to the 14. So we put the value of k, which is 14, in the question. We get y is equal to 14 over x. Next, find the value of y when x is equal to 126. So we put the value of x, which is 126, find the value of y. So y is equal to 14 over 126. Simplify these values. Here 14 ones are 14, 14 nines are 126. So y is equal to, we get 1 over 9, and it is the answer of question 7. Next, which is question 8. Here also y is inversely proportional to x, and we write it y is inversely proportional to 1 over x. We solve it same as question 7. Y is equal to k over x, and to find the value of k, we put the value of x and y in the equation, where y is equal to 4 and x is equal to 3. So y is equal to 4 is equal to k over x is equal to 3. So value of k is equal to, by cross multiplying the values, k is equal to 12. And we put the value of k, which is 12, in the question. Find y is equal to 12 over x. And then we find the value of x when y is equal to 24. So we put the value of y, which is 24, is equal to 12 over x. By cross multiplying, we have 24x is equal to 12 and x is equal to 12 over 24, which is equal to 1 over 2. And it is the value of, answer of x question A.